Hello, everyone. I am Sarah B, and this is Just Be Tarot. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for hanging out with me. And thank you for clicking on like, subscribing to my channel, and also for hitting that notification bell. That's going to let you know when I go live or post new readings. So I hope everybody had a good week. I have a little bit of allergies, so that's why I sound like I have a cold, but it's not a cold. I do think it's only allergies, hopefully. And I hope everybody else is well. Or trying their best, at least, to get through. All right, so, I don't know why I'm shuffling them already. I have been meaning to shuffle the Oracle deck. So I'm going to start with the overall energy by pulling some Oracle cards from a few of the Oracle decks. Then I move on to pulling tarot cards for the collective. All right, let's see, Spirit. What messages does the collective need to hear for this weekend? What's the energy coming towards us this weekend for the collective? What's the energy coming in this weekend, Spirit? What do they need to know? Thank you. Oh, that was a bunch of them. All of them? All right. Okay, so we have heart chakra that came out by itself. Okay, so pay attention to what your heart is feeling. Try to keep your heart open. I kind of like went through that on Monday during my live was, it was keeping your heart open, opening your heart chakra, and inviting people in and not turning people away, trying to be more open to different things, but mainly how your heart feels about certain things. It could be, about creating boundaries. There's so many feelings that happen in so many ways to open your heart, in so many different paths to open your heart to. We're all going through all these changes right now, and the universe is giving us a lot of immediate energies that we have to react to almost instantaneously. It's fire horse energy for the whole year. So things are coming in very quickly, and we have to really be on our toes about how we're reacting to them. So we really have to look inside ourselves to figure out what beliefs we have. You know what I mean? Like what things does our integrity allow? Do we need to cut certain people or things off? It's time to be more introspective. More in balance with yourself. Oh, speaking of balance, we got 4 cards that came out together. We have balance. We have destiny. We have disruption. And we have patience and planning. So immediately I got what's going to be for your greatest good and what's in your destiny, what path you're meant to be on, is going to come to you. However, it's going to take patience. Okay? And I was going to say planning, but then I heard that no matter how much planning you do, there may be disruptions. Which is why this card is here to remind us that because we're being patient, because we are trusting in the divine and divine timing and planning, what we have planned doesn't always come to fruition, does it? Most of the time it doesn't. There's always some kind of hiccup, but we are called to create balance from that. Like I said, open our heart because it's going to bring us to our destiny. It's going to bring us to exactly where we need to be. We have to keep working on it though. This is magician energy. See the magician tools? All of the elements this angel's holding or not holding. So yeah, we're going to be disappointed. We're going to have setbacks. Not everything's going to be easy for us. But we have to remember that if we're working hard towards something, the universe is going to feel that and see that. It is going to bring that energy right back to us. So how are we dealing with this change that's coming towards us, these disruptions of our plans? Okay, so let's move on to the next deck. All right, Spirit. Shuffling for the collective for this weekend's energy. What's coming in for this weekend, please? What's coming in for this weekend? Don't forget to click on like and subscribe to my channel, and also hit that notification bell. That's going to let you know when I'm going live or posting new readings. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, so first we have release control. So I do feel like something is coming towards you. Really good energy is coming towards you quickly. But you have to let the universe take you to where you're meant to be. Which means giving up control and trying to control a situation, or over planning. Like I said, with this patience and planning, not everything is going to, no matter how much planning, there's always going to be some disruption. Not always, but a lot of the times, not everything goes as smoothly as we like. So we have to release control and let things happen the way they're supposed to happen. Okay, let's see what else is coming out. For the collective for this weekend. Anything else, Spirit? Thank you. Release your blocks. Things that have been blocking you from moving forward. Whew, that's a big one. That's a big one. It's hard. Because sometimes we don't know. Sometimes we are oblivious to what our blockages are. We could still be attached to somebody in from the past energetically. Maybe we have too much ego. Maybe we are too controlling. So this is going to look very different for many different people. And it takes introspection and really knowing yourself to realize what blockages you have. How have you been holding yourself back? Whew, that's a big one. Because it takes a lot of work to realize your faults and your imperfections. And it takes a lot of courage to want to change your path so you can move forward. Okay, so let's move on to this deck. 1111 was just on the clock. So that means structure, creating a foundation. For some of you, that could mean love or marriage. It could mean creating a home with somebody. Okay, we have assertion. Some of you may be forced this weekend to be assertive towards somebody, to stand up for yourself or somebody else. What else, Spirit? Thank you. Control, again. Letting go of control. Some of you, is what I just heard, some of you might need to find control over or bring yourself under control if you're trying to battle something. So this could talk about addiction or temptation of some kind. Spirit saying some of you might be fighting your demons. And you may have to be more assertive in that aspect. Maybe your guides and guardians see you walking down a really hairy path. And this is just a warning that these things might come up for you this weekend, and to make sure you are aware of what could come into your path. What else, Spirit? Thank you. Lust. Again, temptation. Passion. Desire. Might be coming into your path. This is something that you've been seeking. This could be somebody you're seeking, somebody who you've been desiring for a while. Maybe you've been trying to control yourself with this person or around this person. Maybe you now have the chance to, or you get a green light. Maybe you finally get consent. Maybe you've been waiting for a long time to be physical with somebody. Maybe they weren't ready or you weren't ready yet. And finally you've arrived to that place. Thank you. Endurance. Finding the strength to control yourself. So some of you might be in a place where you're not ready to be physical with somebody, and you still have to focus on that control. Now this can go along with the temptation again too. This could be something that you desire in a wrong way. Something that is controlling you or has controlled you in the past, and you're trying to get control over it. So Spirit's saying you really have to look deep down inside yourself to get control of this situation. And it's not going to be easy. All right, Spirit. Anything else from this deck? And 3 came out all together. So let's see what we have. Practicality, speculation, and enthusiasm. I feel like something, there might have been like a rumor going along, or like some kind of, like I'm getting like somebody was speculating on something, like thinking about something, or talking about something with a lot of enthusiasm, like they're excited, but they're trying to be practical about it. You know, maybe moving to a new home, maybe a new country, maybe going after a new job, buying a new car. But they're trying to see the practical side of everything. They are trying to weigh all the pros and cons. Maybe you've even made a spreadsheet. It's what I just heard. They might even be taking it to the extreme of, when I do this, is Mercury going to be in retrograde? Like they're looking at the astrology facts and figures of making this decision, which a lot of people do. But they're really excited about this. They're really excited about the idea of this being new, the idea of change, the idea of getting things in order, maybe purging, maybe you're spring cleaning, and getting things in order and using resources. Maybe you're using resources to help plan. Maybe you are, if you're moving, that could be lining up movers, calling your friends, can you help me this day? Packing, getting rid of things, putting things for sale on, marketplace or wherever. So I feel like there's some kind of change here going on. There's a lot of planning going into it, and we're excited about this. We're getting things in order, and we're excited about this new change. All right, so let's do this love oracle, and then we can move on to tarot. Don't forget to click on like and subscribe. Also that notification bell. That'll let you know when I am going live. And I do go live every Monday and Thursday between 6:30 and 7 p.m. Eastern Time. And I do pop-up readings in between. So They're always on the fly. So the notification bell will let you know. All right, Spirit, I am shuffling for the collective, and this deck is love and romance. What is it that they need to know? What messages does the collective need to know for the weekend regarding love and romance? Shuffling for the collective for love and romance, please. Thank you. We have possibilities. Again, keeping your heart open. Heart chakra was the first card to come out in the collective reading. Adventure, risks. All possibilities come with risks. But putting yourself there, keeping your heart open. Feels like that's the theme of the week. This one, bluff, pretending, mask, exaggeration. Somebody might be trying to pull the wool over your eyes or pretending. Maybe they're just being polite. We have shallow. There's an emptiness to somebody. Very egoic. Boredom. So somebody that you're dealing with could be really shallow, only thinking of themselves, putting themselves first in something, not having a lot to offer, not very deep person. Only you. Devoted, attached, crave. Somebody is looking at you as the only person that they have any kind of desire for. Like, they're not even looking at anybody else at this point. All they crave is you. It's like they consider themselves a part of your life. This could be a situationship, or it could be a partnership. Actually, I was saying situationship and I got corrected to partnership, so it's more likely a partnership, like you're already in a relationship, and if you're questioning if this person is looking somewhere else, the answer is no. This person is only interested in you. What else, Spirit? What else, Spirit? Thank you. Family, fertility, parenthood, pregnancy. So some of you might be looking to start a family. Some of you might not be, so make sure you're taking precautions. But if you are, you could be either pregnant now and not know it, or this is a good time to become pregnant. For some of you, this could also mean adoption, but it's also about growing. Growing your into the next step even. Like, say you're just dating, maybe now you're moving in together, or maybe you are buying a home together. Whatever that next step, or maybe you're in a situationship and now you're exclusive. So it's like the next step for some people, but things are growing along. Things are becoming more. Okay, let's see if I can get any more from this deck. Anything else, Spirit? for the collective for love and romance for the weekend. Shuffling for the weekend. Spirit, what's the energy there? What's the energy for the weekend, please? I thought I saw one flip over, but I did not. Whew. All right, so. Okay, so we have 2 cards came out together. So we have memories. So you might be missing somebody. Reminiscing. And pain. Apprehensive, afraid, cautious. Now what I just got was, when we're missing people, we tend to look at only the beautiful memories that we've created with somebody. We avoid the bad memories. We avoid remembering what it was like when, you know, we were together with them, or the way they treated us, or the way they talked to us. All the red flags. I bet you your friends and family don't forget. They're the ones who are very perceptive to how somebody is treating you when you're dating. But we tend to forget. So this is kind of saying, if you feel like somebody's coming back to you for maybe a second chance or a third chance, keep your guard up. Make sure this person is in the right frame of mind. Make sure you're in the right frame of mind. And that when you consider bringing this person back into your life, make sure that if they say they've changed, make sure those changes are obvious to you. Take it slow, is what I just heard. Because maybe the first couple of times you hang out, things seem okay. But then they start getting used to hanging out, their guard starts to go down, and then maybe they switch into their old ways. So take it slow. Don't jump into anything that you're not ready for, and just proceed with caution. All right, so that does it for our overall energy reading. Thank you for being patient. I know what you guys really want is to move into the tarot portion of the reading, and I respect that. I mean, you know. All right, so what I do for the tarot portion of the reading is I move up to the top of the chat, and I pull 2 cards for every question that is asked. Sometimes it's more, sometimes it's less, depending on what comes through. I don't answer questions about health, and I don't answer questions about pregnancy. So don't ask them, because I'll roll right past you. What else do I what else do I always say? It'll come to me, I suppose. But you don't need to spam the chat, because I answer the questions in the order that they come. So I am not seeing your question down here. I'm all the way at the top of the chat. So no matter how many times you think that you are, you know, pressing send, I'm not seeing it until I get to the first time you asked, and that's when I'll answer. You don't have to say it 20 times. There's nothing that gets me more agitated than that. Once again, I am Sarah B. This is Just Be Tarot, and I appreciate your patience. If you missed the overall energy, I always suggest going back and watching it, because there might be something in there for you. You take what resonates and leave the rest. Not everything is going to resonate for everybody in a collective reading. So let's move ahead with the the chats. All right, so we have Scorpio 11801 is first. Hi, beautiful. Oh, how can I not love that? First out of the gate. Can I ask what R the Gemini is feeling towards me currently? Sure. Let me move up. Ugh. So there we go. Okay, so what are the Gemini's feelings towards Scorpio? Thank you. All right, Scorpio. I feel like they think that maybe you are being cold. Sometimes though that can be, we have the Queen of Swords that came out. Okay, so sometimes that can be an energy of, I mean, I don't really know your personality, but that can also be like sarcasm. Some people don't get that, or it doesn't translate to people the way that one would expect it to. Some people don't have the same pickup and sense like that. So this could be come across as being bitchy. Maybe you've been cold with them. I feel like, can I have another card to clarify this Queen of Swords spirit? I feel like they feel like you might not have enough time to give towards them, like you're distracted. This can also be flipped, is what I just heard. I do feel like a message is coming in. I was told to look at the sword. Swords are all about messages and clarity. So you might be receiving a message that is going to clarify some things for you. Or they might even be expecting a message from you to clarify something. Like I said, maybe there was a miscommunication and they didn't understand some sort of sarcasm and you came across as cold. I don't know. I hope that helped. It wasn't very clear. I apologize. Lady A says, "Hi, B. How are you? Nice to see you." Oh, well, thank you, Lady A. Appreciate you. Thank you for being here. I'm doing well. Marharguna says, "Hello, near future and 2 cards for me." Well, we'll see if 2 cards come out. Like I said, sometimes it's more, sometimes it's less. What is Marharguna's near future energy spirit? What's coming in this weekend? Say. Thank you. I have some kind of healing energy coming towards you. Somebody who maybe was healing from something. If you're paying attention to the overall energy, this could be somebody who was healing from some kind of addiction or temptation, might be coming back to you, or they have healed and might be coming back to you. I feel like this person may be your weakness. It's like you drop your shield for them. Or could catch you off guard. I just heard. May catch you off guard that you see this person. And we also got, oh wait, we only wanted 2. No, I'm just kidding. It's like there's a decision that you need to make, but there's not enough clarification for you to move ahead with something or to make a choice. So until you get that clarification, Spirit's saying, hold off on making a choice until you have the details. Thank you, Marharguna. Lady A 5454 says a general. Okay, we can do that. We have a general energy reading for Lady A 5454, shuffling for what's coming into Lady A's energy, or what's in her energy right now that she needs to be aware of. Okay, so we have the Ten of Wands. Something is coming to an end. Something is coming to an end, all right. Ten of Swords is like a complete ending of something. Like that is destroyed. And then we have the, this could be like with a group of friends or family. We have an ending. It's not going to end well. Like it might be a big fight. This is with a group of people. So it could be a work function. This could be family, like I said, a group of friends. Maybe you're disconnecting on purpose from these people and they don't take it well. Or maybe this is Spirit saying you need to disconnect from certain people who treat you like crap. And Lady A also asks, what's coming towards me in my love life? What's coming in for Lady A in love, Spirit? Love and romance towards Lady A. Thank you. Ooh. Huh. I'll say. We have good energy coming towards you. 8 of Wands. Coming in fast, too. And the Empress. I feel like this is going to grow really quickly for you. Whatever's coming in is going to happen really quickly. And the feelings mutually are going to grow really quickly. This is going to happen very fast. And that's how you're going to know it's the right person. Because you're going to feel like this is happening really quickly. But this is how the universe wants it. Like you've waited long enough and now you have this energy coming towards you. That's exciting. It's going to produce a lot of growth. You're going to have a lot of emotional connection and passion. Yeah, that's going to be exciting for you. Thank you, Lady A. Scorpio says, can I ask what does Spirit see for my work schedule picking up for the next few weeks? Shuffling for Scorpio. Thank you. I don't see that it's going to pick up. The Knights are a card of action and moving forward, and we have a Knight in reverse. So unfortunately that's in action, so I don't see that it's going to pick up. It might remain the same or be steady. What else? Can you help me clarify this, Spirit? The Knight of Swords in reverse for Scorpio. I feel like somebody at work might have something to do with this. Somebody who's in control or is able to maybe make the schedule. We have the Seven of Swords in the challenge position. I feel like this person might make the schedule or has access to the schedule and wants to control, or is trying to control the situation here. Maybe they think they're doing a favor for you by keeping your schedule light. Let me clarify this. For some reason, I'm not. Thank you. There's something that's blocking this energy of that you're trying to put out there with your advertising. Something's blocking. I do see that you've been investing in yourself and in the company, which is this you got to spend money to make money kind of situation. But I feel like somebody, maybe it's one of your advertisers or something, is not getting it out to people who Page of Pentacles. Oh, okay. See? Thank you, Spirit. So I feel like once this gets out, you have to give it some time. I feel like this is going to be a slow moving process for you. Not slow, but like it's going to, because we have the 8 of Wands, so that doesn't mean slow. It's going to move quickly, but I feel like you have to wait for the algorithm or whatever it is that that you're using for advertising is, it needs to reach the base it has to reach. So we do have Page of Pentacles. So this is going to be an amazing start for you. The 8 of Wands and the Page of Pentacles. Fast moving energy is coming in. And you're making good decisions. It's going to be a start to obtaining new clients. Now it's going to be a constant upkeep. So you're going to have to keep advertising until you have that steady, clientele, that base that you can count on. It's going to be a slow moving process, but once it hits, it's going to start to pick up at a steady pace. I hope that makes sense. Took a second to get there, and we got there. Okay, so Starry Night says, hi, B. Looking nice as always. Thank you. Hey, B, what's up with the Founder grant? I will receive a message. Well, I will receive a message soon if I was approved for the pitch. What will be the outcome? Spirit, I'm shuffling for Cyan. What is the energy with this grant she has applied for? What is the energy there? Can I get some clarification on that, pages? So thank you. We have the Page of Swords energy, so you are going to get a message. But I don't understand. We have the Queen of Cups in reverse. Spirit, what do you mean about this Queen of Cups in reverse for Cyan? What is the outcome here for this? Is she going to make the pitch? I don't think it's going to happen. I'm trying to we have the Queen of Cups. So I feel like you're going to receive the message soon. Okay, with this Queen of Cups. So message is inbound, just like you said. But we have the Queen of Cups in reverse. We have the King of Pentacles in reverse. And then we have the Ace of Wands in reverse. It's like they're just not getting excited over this. I'm sorry. I hope it's wrong. Energy changes and is really fluid, so it can change in the next day or two. But right now, I'm not seeing it as you being asked to pitch it. But hopefully that energy changes for you, Cyan. I can only read what's coming out. I apologize. Robin Hilton says hello. Scorpio says, thank you for your time and energy. Of course, you're welcome. Firmino, hello, how are you? Firmino asks, what can I expect in April? Spirit, what's coming in for Firmino for the rest of April? What's coming into his energy? Are you taking some time off from work, maybe? Or maybe work is slowing down for you? Or maybe you're going to have to take time off from work. We have the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. You might need to take time off from work to work on something else. This is working towards a goal of some kind. Or like the universe is going to put something on your path that you're going to have to work on. That's good. You're going to need to use coping skills. This might be emotional for you. This might even be a planned vacation, or you might need to take vacation time. Because we have this is not working. And then it's like the Magician's all about working towards goals. The Magician can also be about trickery. Trickster. But I'm not getting that energy. I feel like there's taking time off to work on something else. I don't know if that makes sense to you. It might make sense in a week or 10 days. I don't know. Thank you, Firmino. Serene Megan says, Omar's current feelings for me. Serene. Omar's current feelings for Serene, please. I feel like Omar feels a lot of feelings for you. We have the World card. I feel like he's trying to mature. Be more mature. Right now he's inactive though. I feel like you haven't heard from him. He might be trying to work on himself to be more mature. We have the Knight of Cups in reverse was the second card. So I feel like, because Knights are of action, and I feel like he hasn't taken any action towards this energy. I feel like he feels a lot of things for you. But it's like immature energy that he's trying to get rid of and work on himself, or I feel like there's an inaction here, like you haven't heard from him. But he does have feelings for you. Thank you, Serene Megan. Jazz, spiritual goddess, spiritual A goddesses. That's a new one. So, Jazz, spiritual A goddesses, 1926. Oh, she deleted that one. Okay. Papni dot Kashish says, will I be able to get an MBBS college this year? Let's see. Shuffling for Kashish regarding his MBBS and college. Is that energy going to be... Is that going to be in his energy for this year, Spirit? Thank you. Is there another card? Thank you. I do feel like there's going to be... It's going to take a lot of work. I don't know if you're going to be able to put in enough time and work into it to achieve this goal. Because we have the Three of Pentacles in reverse and the King of Cups. So I mean, it looks like you are working hard towards it, or you want to. You have certain goals. But I mean, are we putting in the work towards it? Or enough work to get you there to achieve your degree by this year? You might need to put more work into it, is what I'm getting, to achieve what you want. Thank you, Papni, Kashish. Jazz asks, does Spirit say it's time to go on a vacation for myself or a break? Spirit. Jazz wants to know about a vacation. What's in her energy regarding a vacation? Taking care of yourself is definitely the most important thing. Self-love and self-care. But Can you afford it? With this King of Pentacles energy is in the reverse, is what you need to ask yourself. Will you be able to afford to go on vacation? Or is that something that you need to wait to do? Are there other ways that you can pamper yourself? Or take care of yourself? Do you have vacation time to take off? So it really, I guess, depends on what your situation is. But I do feel like self-care is the most important thing. Jazz also asks, what spiritual numbers are my spirit guides trying to give me right now? Okay, let's see. Shuffling for Jazz wants to know what kind of spiritual numbers are her spirit guides trying to give to her. Thank you. The number 7 just came out. And the number 6. Isn't that a thing? The number 6 and the number 7. Jazz also asks, is a collaboration coming for me anytime soon in work, or me doing psychic mediumships and live? Jazz would like to know if a collaboration is coming in anytime. Shuffling for Jazz. Wants to know if a collaboration is coming in. Okay, so the first card to come out with is Justice. So, and then we have so it's like you're going to have to network and create contacts so you can collaborate with the right people as a business opportunity. So you're going to have to put work into it and find the right contacts. I do feel there's something about healing here. Because we have both, the 5 of Wands in reverse and the Devil in reverse are both healing cards. So there might be something you need to heal from first. Take that as it resonates. Okay, Pap. Oh, I already answered that. Aries girl asks, is John bothered by my texting? Shuffling for Aries girl. Is John bothered by Aries girl's texting? Is John bothered by Aries girl's texting? Is John bothered by Aries girl's texting, communication? Does it bother him? What's the energy there? I think he's surprised, but he does like it. I mean, that's emotional connection. Um, he's surprised at how much he likes it, I feel. Um, I feel like you guys are getting to know each other. Like I say when I said in a couple readings ago that the moon means hiding something sometimes in some contexts, change. But with I feel like when we get the moon and it's like a new situation and you're going back and forth and texting, it's not so much hiding something, it's getting to know somebody. Like you don't know everything about that person yet. So if you don't know something, then you don't know something, you're not hiding it. So I do feel like you're in a process of revealing certain things back and forth to each other, getting to know each other, that kind of energy rather than an energy of hiding or change or anything like that. It's a getting to know you process with this energy. Okay, Aries girl says, how does he really think of me? How does John really think of Aries girl? How does John really think of Aries girl? That you like to have fun, you're full of passion and exciting. You work really hard to get what you have. You like you like things the way you like them and you don't care what anybody else thinks. Um, but you often get distracted. Maybe when you're talking to him or something, you get distracted, or this might be him getting distracted when you're talking to him. Maybe he doesn't always answer fast, and that's what he's doing. He's distracted by something else. Maybe he's watching TV or playing video games or something like that. Like I feel like he can't always get back to you fast enough is what I'm hearing. So you may often feel like it's a bother, but it's not. He just has a life, which is attractive. You don't want somebody who's going to just be sitting on his phone all day. Do you? I know that's not something I would want somebody to be enjoying life. Okay, so Amarawi says, why is Devonte ghosting me that much? Shuffling for Amarawi. Wants to know about Devonte. What's the deal there with Devonte? I have another card. I feel like there's some kind of communication where you might have been cold to him, or he took it that you were being cold, or even bitchy. He might have taken that the wrong way if it was a text message. He might have read it incorrectly. And he thinks maybe you're controlling. Amorelli also asked, does he plan on meeting me when he is in town next week? I feel like he is going to take this opportunity to meet you, yes. I feel like that's a big yes. There is going to be the opportunity. Now, will he take it? Because you're going to give him the opportunity. So I do feel like you're offering it. So right now it looks like yes, but I don't want you to be like, well, Sarah said it was yes. Energy changes, it's very fluid. Okay, but right now, his intention is to meet up with you. Okay, Immorality also asks his real feelings for me, if any. Immorality wants to know, what is the real feelings towards them? Real feelings, please. What is the energy there? What is the energy, Spirit? I feel like it's a work in progress. We have the Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, this is a work in progress, very new feelings, a lot of passion. He wants to have fun with you. He's taking it as that, fun. He's not, I don't know if he's taking it seriously yet or not, but he does look at you as, having a lot of passion. You're excited about life and getting to know each other. He wants to have fun. It's a work in progress here. Thank you, Emerali. Okay, so Randa says, is Jordan avoiding me because of he is loyal to Scorpio woman? Is Jordan avoiding Randa because of his loyalty? No. No, I just feel like he is not very interested, honestly, if I'm being completely honest. And I'm sorry that it comes across that way, that I'm being cold. But we have the Knight of Cups in reverse and the Seven of Swords. He's avoiding you because he wants to avoid you. Advice on my situation with him. We never met. Randa wants advice regarding Jordan. Spirit. Advice regarding the energy with her and Jordan. What is the energy there, Spirit, between Randa and Jordan? Thank you. I just don't think there is anything there. There's no passion. There's no growth. He is trying to hide from you. Thank you, Randa. Well, this Ace of Wands that's no desire. I mean, if he desired you, this would have come up as in the upright. Thank you, Randa. Jazz asks, what things up in spirit are about to celebrate for me? I don't know what that means. And also, what have I been purging? Wouldn't you know? If you're getting rid of things and cutting ties, you would know. Well, this is celebrating. What things up in spirit are to be celebrated? I don't know what that question means, but that's celebrating. What's Jazz talking about with whatever she's talking about with celebrated? Is there some kind of celebration? What's going on there, Spirit? We have the Emperor in reverse. So this could mean you're not fighting something anymore. This could be a boss that's taking a leave of absence or something. This could be a father figure um, who you don't see or is maybe leaving. Maybe somebody's trying to be more vulnerable with you. I'm not sure what the question was, so I'm having a hard time answering it. Randa says hi. Jazz says, what should I expect at work next week? Will I be able to work inventory on Sunday? What's the energy with Jazz? Thank you. We have, you need some clarity on something, or you're looking for clarity on something, but it's right in front of you. Whatever you're looking for clarity on, before you ask, look in front of you because it's right there. Okay. Jazz also, oh, thank you, Jazz. H. Harge says, hey, Ms. B, hello. H. Harge says, how does my boyfriend feel about me? I don't think he really knows. He's not been very clear about anything, and he hasn't made the decision. I think it's something you kind of have talked about, but there's never been any kind of direct response. He's leaving you in the dark about a lot of things, and I feel like this is about moving on. Moving forward, like you've been in this place for too long. It's 4 swords in reverse, and you need to move forward, move on, however you want to. And H. Harge also asked, should I move on? Oh my gosh, that's so funny. I didn't even see that that question. Yeah, I would say it's time to get out of the place that you're in with this situation and move on. That is so funny. I didn't even see that. Thank you, H. Harge. Maharguna says, thank you very much. You're welcome. Jazz says, hi, B love. Hello. Allison Chapman says, hi. Hi, Allison. Nancy, fancy Nancy. Q8H says, hi. Good evening. Can you please tell me if my ex is going to get help for his obsession with my family? Oh, no. Oh, I don't like the way that sounds. Nancy wants to know about her ex and his obsession. Yeah, there he is. Comes right out. Oh, I got the chills. Yep, he's being immature. He sees your growth. You're growing. You're living your best life. Total glow up. And he is having a, like, this is the 3 of Pentacles, which is having to separate from a group. So that's your family. But I didn't get any real answers here. I just got the players. Except that he is immature. Immature energy, and he's not going to stop. He has no intention of moving forward. Like like the Knights is an action card. Moving forward somewhere. Ooh, do you hear my stomach growling? But in the reverse, that's inaction. This he has no intention of moving on. No intention. It's like almost like some kind of like masochist. Like he enjoys the pain that he feels seeing you living your best life. That is so messed up. He has no intention. And I'm sorry to say that. No intention of moving on. Very immature energy, and he's not moving on. Thank you, Nancy. And please be safe. That does not sound like a good situation. Lady A says, thank you. You're welcome. Scorpio says, I wonder if it's where I'm advertising. Let's ask. Spirit. Shuffling for Scorpio and her advertising situation and pulling in more clients. Is where she advertising an issue? What is the energy between Scorpio and her advertising? What's the situation there? Thank you. Okay, so we have the Magician, which means I feel like it just needs time to work. Can I have another card to clarify that? Can I have another card to clarify, Spirit? I feel like all the tools are, you have utilized everything correctly to the best of your ability. Yeah, it just needs to connect. The word just has to get out there. I feel like you need to give it time for things to spread, to get out there, to reach the people it's meant to reach. Because I do feel like you're doing everything correctly. Thank you, Scorpio. Rashika Joy 5964 says, new subscriber. Well, thank you. So glad to see you here. Does Dr. Ayush like me? He does welcome the opportunity of seeing you when he can. So I do feel like he does like, I don't know if it's any kind of romantic. You said, and the next question is, when will he take action? Spirit, what is the energy of Dr. Ayush taking action with Rashika? Somebody, either one of you is stuck in a cycle here. So do we know if Doctor is available to start this new journey? We're told to look at the bottom of the deck, and we have the Death card. So again, something needs to end, some cycle needs to end before they can approach you about anything. So maybe they're seeing somebody, or they're in there's some kind of, something's holding them back right now, and it has to end. so they can move towards you, because they do see this opportunity. They absolutely have thought about it, but in order for you to move to go on this new path, this has got to end for the new cycle to begin. Thank you, Rashika Joy. Jackie Rag says, "Hi, B. Hope you're well." Thank you so much. I hope you're well. I am doing fabulously. Scorpio says, "Thank you. You are welcome." Jackie Rag says, "Will Paul be texting me soon?" Jackie Rag says, "Will Paul be..." Yes, I do believe he will be texting you soon. We just got the Knight of Swords. That is pretty fast moving knight with communication. See the swords, communication? I don't know what he's waiting for. There's a pause right here. This is taking a break. So maybe you haven't heard from him in a while. And you've been manifesting or that he would call or text or reach out. I do feel like that opportunity is finally coming. I feel like there was definitely a pause though, where you didn't hear from them. Thank you, Jackie. Pink Glitter says hello. I love that screen name, Pink Glitters. That's so cute. Scorpio says, "Thank you for clarifying." Of course, my gal. Pink Glitter says, "Will husband Nauman get out of influence of his parents and sister?" Spirit, what is Pink Glitter's husband situation with his parents and sister? Yeah, I feel like they are... I don't think he's going to get out of this. I mean, he is in tight with them. With this Three of Wands. I mean, Three of Pentacles. I feel like... I feel like there is an energy coming towards you. I'm not sure it has to do with him, though. I'm not sure is that your husband. I feel like you're looking attractive to somebody else. Okay, let's see. The next question was, will he connect with me, Medisha? Okay, so Medisha is asking, will husband connect with her? You make him emotionally happy. He does love you. We have the King of Pentacles here. Okay, this is... God, this is shitty. I feel like he does make you happy. Okay? You do have an emotional connection. Okay? He makes you happy with material items, financially. He might support you. He might, you know, make it so maybe you don't have to work. Maybe he's the breadwinner. Maybe he buys you things. Maybe he makes life easy for you. And of course, there's that emotional connection. But where's the passion? We have emotional and monetary or material items. And that Knight of Cups that was coming towards you was not that this husband energy. So I do feel like maybe you always have people flirting with you. Maybe because you're probably a catch. But I don't see that your husband is going to be backing away from his parents and sister. And I do think that you have a great emotional connection with them, and he takes care of you materially. Unfortunately, nothing else was coming out. Science says thank you. Jazz says, what manifestations are coming true for me? Jazz wants to know what manifestations are coming through. What manifestations are coming into fruition for Jazz? Thank you. And there's a new cycle that's going to be starting for you. And we have the Queen of Wands energy. So it's something you're going to be passionate about, something that's going to excite you, something that you can move forward with, something that you're going to be able to meet a lot of people. Thank you, Jazz. Pink Glitter says, oh, I already just answered that. Oh my gosh, my stomach keeps growling. JS the One says, hey B, hello, how are you? What can I expect in May 2026? I feel like you need to let go of control with something in particular. This could be of a person, this could be of something to do with work, this could be in general, but you really need to let your higher power take control and let things unravel the way they're supposed to. I feel like this is causing a blockage in your energy, and for things to move forward and for you to really have a solid foundation and follow the path that you're meant to be on, because right now it's unsteady. You need to really focus on letting go of control. Thank you, JS the One. Jackie Rag says, was there a hidden message that my person of interest sent me the song choice? Was there a hidden message? Spirit, what was the energy regarding the song that Jackie's person sent? What was the energy there? Was it a sad song? Because we have the Nine of Cups in the reverse. I mean, that's an emotional disconnection. Was it a sad song? Did it have sad lyrics? Was it about like a breakup or... No, we have the Lovers. Maybe it was about, yeah, the High Priestess. Oh, wow, this guy. I mean, the High Priestess says things without saying things. And that's so crazy because that's what songs do, is they say things without saying things. Wow. That's outstanding. Thank you, Spirit. Like, that is High Priestess energy for sure. Wasn't even thinking that. But I do see, I mean, was it a song about making a choice? Was it about moving closer? Maybe he feels like right now there isn't an emotional connection, or he wants to focus on making it more of an emotional connection. Being more vulnerable with each other, expressing more vulnerability, because we know that these people, besides the little stickers that I have, are really exposing themselves to each other. It's about being vulnerable. And maybe that's what they want, is more vulnerability, and that is lacking right now. And he didn't know how to put that into words. I love that he has high priestess energy. Yeah, I do feel like there was a hidden message in that song for sure. But I think it was a good message. I don't think it was anything to worry about. Pink Glitters says, oh, we already answered that. Capricorn Sun says, why are people treating me badly? I don't like that energy. What's going on with Capricorn Sun and the people she's surrounding herself with? Why are people treating her low energy, is what I just heard, without even having a card pull. Low energy people. What is the energy there, Spirit? Why are people treating Capricorn Sun badly? I feel like you need to take a step back and pause. I feel like you need to, yeah, these people are low vibrational and have no self-esteem. I feel like they're jealous of you. They're the ones who are struggling. I feel like it's a jealousy thing. But I do feel like there might be a time, it might be a time for you to revisit who you're surrounding yourself with, and why does their opinion matter to you. And if they're doing something to treat you badly, then this is a time to disconnect. An emotional disconnection. We need to move on from this situation. Yeah, take a pause this weekend, think about it. And there's got to be, I think these people have, it's them with the issues, not you. They have self-esteem issues. I feel like there's jealousy here. Thank you, Capricorn Sun. Oh, wait, hold on. Was there another? Is it because I'm not doing my part or something? Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Or do they want to change you? I'm sure they want to change you. It's because they're jealous of you. It's nothing to do with you. It's them. These are people you need to disconnect from. And I hate to say that because it's not easy, but I feel like you're probably guided to this channel so somebody could tell you. Thank you so much, Capricorn Sun. Barry Griffin 9329 says, Who are you talking to? I'm talking to you, Barry Griffin 9329. Great to see you here. Celine Jones Du asks, "Hi, can I have a reading?" Of course you can. Will the decision favor me? Okay, let's see. Celine Jones Du wants to know if the decision is going to favor her. Will the decision favor Celine? I do feel like it will. It's looking to be that way. I feel like there's something fun and exciting coming towards you. Anything else regarding this? We have, it's a Page of Wands in the upright. Thank you. Thank you. So I do feel like you're excited. Okay. However, I'm not sure if the decision will favor you. We have the Lovers in reverse, or maybe there hasn't been a decision yet. Because we have the Hermit here, and I feel like that they're still trying to make a decision. It's not something they want to rush. This is a decision that they don't want to make hastily. So I feel like you might have to wait a little bit longer for this decision. But I know how excited you are about it. So I'm not sure where if it's going to favor you or not, but I do feel like it's going to take a little longer than you thought. Thank you, Celine Jones. And don't forget to like and subscribe, everybody. Click on that like. Thank you, whoever just did that. That's amazing. And subscribe, hit that notification bell. That's going to let you know when I'm going live. Now I schedule my lives on Monday and Thursday between 6:30 and 7 Eastern time, but I do pop-up readings throughout the week. So that might be something you're interested in. So that's why I say hit the notification bell. That's going to let you know when I'm going live. Thank you so much. Thank you. Appreciate you guys. L. Smith would like to know, why am I still thinking of my ex? Why? Okay. I don't know, because you know it's over. You definitely know that it is done, and you've healed. You're going through this healing process, which is why you might be still thinking of them. But it's like, you know that it's done. You even feel like maybe a weight has been lifted off of you because you don't have to be in their energy all the time. I feel like you might be holding on to an emotional connection. And we do have this card came out in the overall energy reading in the beginning of the reading. There's like a half hour where I pull oracle cards for the collective. And this card, Spirit just told me to get this. Reminiscing, dwelling. So I feel like this person is still in your energy. Might even try coming back, is what I just heard. They might be even looking for a second chance. And L. Smith D4C says, by the way, I wonder how long is waiting time for privates? Like a private reading? Um, Not long at all. I work during the day, during the week. So I could schedule something with you. All you'd have to do is email me and we can set something up. Usually I take about an hour, a little bit over an hour to do a reading. And yeah, so that might be something. It's my emails in the description if you want to get in touch with me. All right. Capricorn Sun says, oh, and thank you for asking. I appreciate that, Elspeth. Capricorn Sun says, what are Anthony's feelings? What are Anthony's feelings? What are Anthony's feelings for Capricorn Sun? What are Anthony's feelings? Thank you. I'm not sure he has any kind of romantic feelings. Spirit, is Anthony done? Is he have any interest yet now? Yeah, I don't feel like there's the connection that you guys once had. I don't see you guys working it out. Capricorn Sun says, is he serious if he wants to continue the connection with me? Is he serious about continuing? Does he still have a connection with Capricorn Sun? Is he being truthful? I feel like I don't even know how to read this energy. I feel like they're struggling right now. They might even be out with their friends and drinking. We have this in the challenge position. And we also have the strength card in the challenge position. So I feel like sometimes he's on the fence about how he feels about proceeding in the relationship with you. He likes the freedom that he has right now. And I'm not sure that he knows what he wants. Unfortunately. Thank you, Capricorn Sun. H. Harge says, lovely to see you. Lovely to see you. Thank you, H. Harge. Serene Megan says, Omar's current feelings for me. What is Omar's current feelings for Serene? What is Omar's current feelings for Serene, please, Spirit? He does see you like a brightness. Like you radiate a beautiful energy. You have a nice, beautiful, calming energy that people are attracted to. And he loves that. But I do feel like you have to give it time. I feel like this is a slow moving energy, but the universe is working on it. And you have to put your faith in that. The universe is working behind the scenes trying to get your paths on the same frequency. Thank you, Serene. Lynn Carr. Oh, Lynn Carlson. Sorry, I could not see that. Lynn Carlson, 5477. Will me and my husband stay together forever? Well, I can't read energy for forever. I can only read energy for the present moment. Energy is fluid, so it can change, but I do feel like there is a good chance that with communication that you guys will last a long duration. But communication is key, is what I just heard. Communication is super important in your relationship. So if either one of you aren't good at communicating, then you guys got to work on communication, because communication is very important in specifically your relationship, in any relationship, but particularly your relationship if you want this to last. Okay, Nancy says, thank you so much. Yes, he gave me 5 due large amount of destruction. Gave me a large amount of destruction. Oh, that sucks. I'm sorry, Nancy. That does not sound like a good situation that you're in. And I will be thinking about you for sure. Okay, so Helena K 23 says, new subscriber. Well, welcome. Thank you, Helena. I appreciate you. What are Alex's feelings? Next actions towards me. What are Alex's feelings? We'll do feelings first. What are Alex's feelings towards Helena? We have the King of Pentacles in reverse. So I feel like right now he has got a lot of confusion. I feel like he's being very... He's really being... He's thinking about it from a logical perspective and how it's going to affect the overall picture. Like he's trying to factor in everything with this Pentacles energy. And it's overwhelming for him. He's thinking about logistics, essentially. And not so much concentrating on feelings, is what I'm getting. Spirit, what will Alex's, is that what his name? Alex's next actions be towards Helena? What energy is there with between Alex and Helena? Asking for Helena. What energy is there for them? Thank you. Well, I feel like there's a confusion of whether he should let go or not. Because, you know, it's the Four of Pentacles. So it's, do I let go or do I stay? I feel like he used to hold you in high regard for some reason. Like he used to place you on a pedestal. You had a high regard, and now that has become blurry. He sees you as being successful, though, in anything that you do. He feels that there's going to be a lot of growth for you. But he doesn't know how he's going to move forward just yet. He's on the fence about it. Definitely hasn't been easy for him. For sure. Thank you, Helena. Jackie says, thank you so much for your time. Much appreciated. You're welcome, Jackie. Okay. Jazz says, what kind of conversations he really wants to have with me? Christian, will he call? Okay, so what kind of conversations he really wants to have with me? Christian Apaka. What conversations does Christian want to have with Jazz? What's the energy there with Christian and Jazz? How does he want to communicate? What kind of conversations? He wants to talk about the future and moving forward with you. We have the Ten of Pentacles and the Chariot. Jazz also wants to know, will he contact her more since he kept her phone number? Will there be contact from Christian? No, I feel like there's going to be a pause. And you need to worry about taking care of yourself. I'm not sure if you're even happy about this connection, or there might be like a disconnection. I don't think he's going to call though. But you have to worry about taking care of yourself and self-care. That's the most important thing. Jackie Rang says, it was a sad song about him finding his happiness. Do you feel like, I feel like there's more to it than that though. I feel like it runs deeper than that, Jackie. I know you're trying to sum it up because you're not going to go into detail, but I feel like I think this person is a deep person and he's saying a lot without saying anything, like I said. I feel like pay attention to his actions. It's what he's not saying is what you have to pay attention to. And I only say that because I'm the same type of person. And I speak louder in actions. And I love sending people song lyrics and stuff like that and finding meaning in lyrics. So I do feel like there's more that there's more. Trust me. Ms. Nika 36 says, who's coming towards me soon? Who is coming towards Ms. Nika soon? I'm only going to be on for about 6 more minutes, folks. Who is coming towards Ms. Nika soon? Who is coming towards Miss Nika? Okay, so we have the King of Swords in reverse. Somebody is healing right now, but they're making their way towards you. It's a King of Swords energy. Somebody that you might have thought I feel like this is going to be somebody that you know. I'm not going to say an old person, like it's somebody from this person you know, you're familiar with. You might he they might have come off as kind of a jerk, and that could have been your first impression. But I feel like it's because they were going through something. They're healing. And when they come back around, they're going to be have warmed up to you. I feel like they pay a lot of attention to your social media. Thank you, Ms. Nika. The Capricorn Sun says okay. Celine says thank you. L. Smith says thank you. Yes, reading. Thanks. Not live one on one. Not live one on one private. Yes, you can look in my description. So click on my name, look in my description, and you can email me. My email information is in there. Carla Duarte says, hello, how are you? I haven't seen you in a second. Says, just want to send you a hug and thank you for all the guidance I got from you. Of course, my pleasure. Thank you so much, Carla. That means so much. And I'm glad to see you here. Your energy's missed. Tanya Harrington says, what are my spirit guides saying? Shuffling for Tanya Harrington. Okay, so I feel like there might be somebody that you're interested in who is distracted. Or this could be your partner is distracted right now or distracting themselves with something. There is King of Pentacles energy here. This could even be you, I heard, with the King of Pentacles energy. Like keeping everything up and running, establishing a good foundation, stability. It's not going unnoticed. I feel like you don't get a lot of help with the things that you do, the role that you play in people's lives, but it's not going unnoticed by the universe. Thank you, Tanya. You're welcome, Serene. You're welcome, Helena. Mystic Gem says, hope you're having a good week. Thank you. Okay, Mystic Gem is asking about, okay, Mystic Gem says, a lot of my coworkers are leaving to another company. I have also applied there. Would it be a better place for me? Shuffling for Mystic Gem's career question. Would she be happier at another company, Spirit? Thank you. I do feel like you would. That's radiant energy. That's the most energetic card in the deck. So I do feel like this new opportunity would give you an amazing chance to shine. You'll be able to move forward. Yeah, this is an opportunity you'd have to jump on, though, if it's offered to you. Thank you, Mystic Gem. Mixtopia06 says, how are you? Can I ask? Yeah, you can ask how I am. I'm doing good, thank you. Okay, so I don't know, how does it perbitamati, meaty, perbitamati. Says, hi B. Will there be any contact between OWAS and I? Perbita? Will things... Oh, Perbita Amati. Okay. Will there be contact between Owis and Perbita? Will things get better between us someday? Shuffling for Perbita. And Owis. What is the energy there between the two of them? There's immaturity. I don't see this. Well, before I say anything, I shouldn't say. I just feel like there's an immature. I feel like there needs to be some growth before you can think about establishing something again. Because we have the Page of Cups here. So I do feel like, I don't know if this is you or him, needs to show some growth before you can connect again. Okay. Hardest bag, Harry. I don't know what that says. Will Supra contact hardest. Hardest. Is this somebody that you treat fairly? Because I'm feeling like this person is looking for some kind of like equality or being treated as an equal. So if you're ready to treat them as an equal, then I don't know, we have the Page of Swords in reverse, which means maybe you don't treat them as an equal, which is why they haven't contacted you. Because this is Page of Swords in reverse is no contact. So I don't feel like they're going to contact you. I feel like because they feel like they're not treated right. All right, that is where I am going to... Oh, hold on just a second. Tanya Harrington says thank you. Kaiser Domingo asks, hello, love your readings. Are you currently taking donations, super chat? I'm not monetized yet. I know, surprise, surprise, right? I'm super awesome. You can donate. I don't know if I have that listed in my description box. In my description box, I do have like a PayPal or Venmo or whatever. But yeah, I'm not monetized yet to do any kind of super chats. I know. But thank you for asking. I appreciate you. Okay, so last question is going to be for Kaiser Domingo. What's Erica's true intentions towards me? What is Erica's true intention towards Kaiser Domingo? Thank you. I feel like they'd like to go out with you or connect with you. I feel like they were healing and now they're ready to move forward or go out, or they're ready to connect is what I'm thinking. Can I have another card to clarify that, Spirit? Thank you. Yeah, they're ready. They're paying more attention. I feel like they were going through some kind of healing process. which is why it was kind of like wishy-washy. But now I feel like their main intention is to make a connection with you. All right, thank you so much, Kaiser. I appreciate you. All right, so I am calling it a night. Thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate every single one of you and the energy that you bring to my channel. It's amazing. I go live every Monday and Thursday between 6:30 and 7 Eastern Time. Make sure you're clicking that notification bell, and that'll let you know when I'm going live. And click on like and subscribe, please, please, please. It's absolutely free for you, and does me a lot of good. And I I don't know if I'll be able to go live over the weekend, but I will certainly try. So, like I said, hit that notification bell. Otherwise, I'll catch you here next time. Bye. Be safe.